Hey guys, how's it going? This is that Holland 3750 bad boy I picked up a while ago that had some issues. It's still got some issues. I am missing the bolts and the piece that goes in here for the muffler, so I'll have to try to hunt that stuff down. If not, probably what I'll do is get a measurement and find out whatever bolts or the thread for in there, and then I'll just get 2 roll pins and put it in there and sandwich it in there. But this had major stud issues. Let's see, what did I do with one of the Healy coils I pulled out? I don't even know where it went. Oh, right here's one. It had been tried to get fixed with them. The studs were all blowed out. I'm not a huge fan of these. A lot of times I end up making my own inserts. And on this one, I was digging through different bolts, and I found this. I think this is a 12 millimeter. And what I did was, where the threads were on it, I put it in the lathe and bored through it, and then tapped it to these threads here. And these studs came with the saw. I don't know if they're the original ones to it or not, or if it's just something from the hardware, but I had them, so I went with them. But inside of here, I just tapped where the studs were out to that size bolt, run taps down it, and then tapped the centers, and then I put green Loctite sleeve retainer on the outer portions of the thread, and then after I had them sub flush, so I know that the bar will sit right, I threaded these down in snug with just double nutted them. So now it's got a good set of bar mounts. It still has a crack up here in the front, but this is far better than it was when I got it. And then I put a chain tensioner in it. So this is supposed to run. I know it's leaking fuel coming out from up here. I'm going to have to investigate that when I had it on the side working on it. But we might port this, we might not, I don't know. But I'm going to figure out the muffler on it. And then the studs, this didn't want to fit too good over the studs, so I cleaned these holes up. I think these have been smushed down before, but it fits good now. And these aren't the, I'm gonna have to get some flared nuts or washers for it, but it's got functioning bar studs now. So a lot of times I've done repairs like this to a multitude of different things, whether it be spark plug holes. If I do spark plug holes, I like to use National pipe thread pieces out of the insert, because I know that way they can't go into the engine themselves. But for almost anything else, you can use almost any kind of bolt, as long as it's not hard enough where you can't drill and tap it. Well, I don't know what I did with it. This was a hardened bolt too. It drilled really hard, but I got it. It was a golden bolt, but it was a metric one. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. That's sometimes how I fix screwed up studs. You can see my inserts I made, and then there's that little tiny crack up front. That just seemed a whole lot easier. Yeah, it was a couple hours of fiddling around and finding right bolts and sizes and whatever. Took me longer to find a tap. Glad I had one. But it just seemed a lot easier to do that than split the whole case on this thing and put another set of cases on it. But yep, so that's how I do a stud repair on chainsaws. So you guys take it easy and have a good one.